Right, yeah, let's keep going. We were doing some side things. Okay, we have to take a post box. Well, not take it, but build a post box here. And we also have a lot of cargo. Okay, lost cargo. Where do I have to take this? I have to take it to capital, not city. What about this? Okay, that's good. We're gonna okay, we're gonna go here and build the post box here, and then we're gonna go to capital, not city, and deliver everything. Okay, do I have to cross the river? I do. Do I have a ladder? Like, yeah, here. I have another one. Okay. Okay. Hope this works. Okay, so if I go here, fantastic. Because I will run out of stamina so quick if I had to cross the river. Okay, there's lost cargo, but I'm not in a position where I can get it now. But I can make a trip to... Okay. This could potentially be a problem because I don't know if I can crouch with all of this. I mean, I can, but it might be more difficult. And my cargo is getting damaged, so yeah, not good. Okay, so what do I do now?
Sam.
Yeah.
I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC. Use it to build a post box within the area I specified.
Where do you? Okay, yeah, the PCC is this. Fantastic. Now I... Good. Building bridges. Reach bridge link grade 1. I just got a trophy, I don't know why. Oh yeah, up there, bridge link 1. I mean, fantastic.
Good work, Sam. That's a fine
Ooh,
post box.
okay.
If you act...
Well, this could be a problem because I want to go back to capital, not city, to get the cargo I have. Now we should be okay.
And select share locker. You can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters. Deposit a ladder and a climbing anchor, and I'm sure someone will eventually come along to use it.
Donating cargo and equipment to all players, weapons, equipment, and all items can be donated to all. Okay.
Do right by others, they'll do right by you.
Okay, I wanna go down here, but... Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. What? What is wrong? What is going on? Whoa, 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 whoa. Got another trophy. Get a like from BB. Okay, well I guess I can't cross from here. Okay. Let's see what cargo I have. Everything is for the... But it's damaged. Oh, the container is damaged. Okay. I can... Yeah, I don't need this. Okay. What is this? Okay, this is important. Yeah, the rare metals are important. Okay. Well... Okay. Now let's see the map. Going to assume the fastest way is just to go through here, but... Okay, maybe I should cross here and then here because the water might not be as deep. I'll do that. I hope the rain doesn't damage too much everything.
Just top it over.
Oh, come on. Should be able to cross through here.
Sam,
Okay.
looks like one of your containers has been compromised.
I know.
No need to panic. So long as you don't drop it, the contents shouldn't sustain any damage. And if the cargo itself is okay, then your eval won't be affected. Just take a little extra care from here on out, and you'll be fine. Good luck.
Cargo containers condition. The condition of any cargo containers you're transporting won't affect your evaluation, but as a container condition deteriorates, its contents will become more and more susceptible to shock and impact damage. This can put cargo at serious risk when containers are dropped or rolled. Such, it's always sensible to keep your containers in good condition. Okay, so it shouldn't be a problem as long as I don't trip and fall. It shouldn't, at least. So as long as we're careful, we shouldn't have a problem. Okay, I thought that those were BTs, but... Yes, they are BTs, okay. We're going toward the closest BT within a certain range, scanning for BTs with our one below surface in the ruby. BTs on outlines. What is this?
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, okay, I'm going in the right direction. Okay. Am I far away enough? Okay, I think I am. Okay, there's one over there, so let's go here then. How do I go down here? This could be too dangerous. Okay, we're good. Alright, man.
Hey.
Okay. Alright, we're good. We could run here, it's easier terrain to travel around.
Thanks for the help. Today's
Oh,
a good day.
can I deliver limits? Okay, activate terminal. Make delivery.
Good work, Sam. I see you brought in some lost cargo. Feel free to submit it here for processing. If you come
Okay.
across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage. It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job.
Oh.
Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
No, then I should. No, I should take it to where I have to take it. Because you can leave it here, but it technically doesn't take it to where it should be. To just leave it there until someone else comes here and wants to actually deliver it. Which is not something I'm a fan of. I would rather do the deliveries myself. Okay. Don't fall.
With a skin on my teeth.
Okay. Why did you... Doesn't matter, okay. Okay, easy now. Okay.
pleasant journey.
Hello?
Keep on.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Welcome to Capital Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
Which was where? Okay, I have to go there.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Well, we're here. That's good. Yeah, deliver lost cargo. Only this. Thought it was more.
You that new guy? Sam Bridges? Much obliged. Gotta say, I really appreciate you going the extra mile.
Yeah. Okay, I think I left everything. Okay.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Okay, increasing connection levels. Increasing your connection level with a facility will allow for more materials to be stored there. And will make more materials available for use. Additionally, new functionality may be provided by bridges, and you may even receive a gift or two. Connection level increased. New interview data acquired. Egyptian mummies, pyramids, etc. The corals of the sea, cryptobiotes maybe. Some of this facility bandwidth has been shared with some. More structures can now be built within the chiral network area. The amount of material some can use at Capital Knot City has been increased. Okay. And we got another trophy. Well connected, reach connection level 3 with the facility. Fantastic. And we should get some levels too. Yeah. Good. Whoa. Alright. Well, that's fantastic. And prominent porter. Reach grade 10 in any delivery evaluation category. I think we got like 3-4 trophies in 20 minutes. That's crazy. New title earned. People think of you as a porter who can be relied upon for basic orders, but with time and effort, you may one day be recognized as a true legend. Miscellaneous grade increased. You have reached miscellaneous grade 10. You will now receive more likes. Interesting.
Hey, I got something for you.
Right. Token of gratitude. Nick Easton wishes to express his gratitude. He has given you a cap.
Alright, until next time. Good work.
Sam, managed
What?
to get that bonus, huh?
I did.
Wear it with pride. That hat's reserved for Bridges staff who've gone above and beyond. Head on down to your private room if you want to see how it fits.
Keep on keeping on.
Okay, Oh, I didn't know they would say goodbye to you. I mean, that's a nice gesture. Okay, so now the way back should be a lot faster.
Have a pleasant journey.
Thank you.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on
Weapons
keeping on.
restrictions lifted. Have a pleasant journey.
Whoa, okay. Okay, so now we would like to come back, yeah, and then have to go here and also there was another place, but first we have to go here, so yeah, we'll go here first. So we basically have to come all the way back. Alright. Because now we can go faster. Okay, close call. It's raining. Okay, BT area. I mean, it's always here, so it's not surprising. There we go.
Yeah, I feel you.
Okay, we're good.
Nice.
Hope that didn't damage the cargo. Could potentially have damaged it.
Have a pleasant journey.
What is this?
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged.
Okay.
Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you.
What do you mean?
ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
What do you mean? By who?
Sam, don't get too close to mule territory unless you have to. Focus on your...
Oh, I don't have to go here. Alright, so that's bad.
Deliveries for now.
Noted. Who's that? Just in case, I'm gonna save the game. Okay. Fuck. Should really try not to get caught. Do you see me? You do see me.
Gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was
Did
raining.
they?
Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Alright, so mules, ASMR. Basically another faction of what's left of humanity in this world, but just not the most friendly kind. In the right direction, yeah? Yeah, still quite a long way to go. Shouldn't get close to those things, that's for sure. Okay, let me plug in my controller. But okay, we're kinda close, shouldn't be any problem from here forward. Okay. BT encounter one, you can activate a warning produced by the other track and the country BT by opening the cufflinks as a seating option to deliver. Blah blah blah, okay. Nothing important. Okay, yeah. This is a pretty good indicator that BTs are close. I don't know when I would change it. I do. Okay, how do I... Yeah. Okay. Let me block this guy. Right. I think I see the building over there.
Something wrong, Sam?
Yeah.
It doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they
What
can
do you
be
mean
restored.
nothing to worry
I
about?
can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Hurry with BTs.
When the strain on your BB exceeds
Okay.
sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's
Interesting.
called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Okay, do I have a private room here? Didn't know there were cars. What do you mean I can't use the vehicle? I can hit. Alright, man. You know that.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Yeah, make delivery. Yeah, that should be it.
Way station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
Okay. Good. Oh, it counted all the way back to Central Knot City. Then yeah, it was a long way. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Well, good. Perfect.
Okay, it's time. Do you
Time
mind
for what?
connecting us to the network?
Oh, true, yeah.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
UCA membership and increased facility functionality. Small facilities join the UCA. Bridges HQ will be able to provide additional functionality to those facilities, such as the ability to fabricate equipment and weapons via the delivery terminal. The range of available weapons and equipment may increase, and new terminals functions and information may be added as things progress. UCA member added new interview data acquired, mules and drone syndrome, bridge babies, timeful. New features have been added to your cufflinks, mail, data, and a new option has been added to delivery terminals, recycle. Okay. This area is now connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see and access other players, structures, etc.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network. Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
I will.
Good work.
How though? Yeah, how though? Oh, I have to access the terminal for it to. Rest in private room.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct.
What?
A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the Steel Mother in Capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can come to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Okay.
Sam, this is Harper. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Okay, well, one thing I'm not sure I get is still mothers. Does that mean that they grow the BBs from dead women? Because I guess that's what still mother, still, because dead people can't really move a lot. And if that's so, how in the world do they make them? But I mean, in a world where dead people attack you, and if they get you, there's a big explosion that basically erases a whole city from the world. I guess it's not really surprising. Okay, let's take a shower.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, and I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Drilling. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Cairo network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Right. Can I leave then? I can, but let me see this. It tells me I should go here. Why though? Oh, mail. Sorry, Sam. Bad news. Benjamin Hancock. Thanks for delivering those rare metals, Sam. Everyone at the distro center really appreciates you coming through for us. I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you, though. The bike you saw outside, its battery is dead. You'll have to give it some use if you want to use it. Only need to do it once, though. Auto charger is gigging after. Sorry if we got your hopes up. And I've got some more bad news for you too. You see, the different facilities have to work together, sharing materials so everyone gets what they need, and to make sure that everything that's produced gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart. Whole world, even. Anyway, there's this guy, George Patton, over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps bitching about being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load en route. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short on materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll soon help us put that right. We're counting on you, Sam. And we have another message from this actually not really good porter, George Patton. It was George Patton, right? Yeah. More than Oxy. Sam, the man, our savior. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness will change anyone's tune. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot, but after a while some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself this was it, America's done. Everyone was feeling it too, and the mood was just bleak. And then you waltzed on in. I know what you're thinking. First, I thought it was just the oxytocin too, but that's not it. Not all of it, anyhow. You gave us the glimmer of hope we needed by bringing us into the chiral network. We're back in the game now. Been thinking of putting up signs again, even. Watchovers too. Before long, we'll be opening up new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with mules, let alone BTs. We shit ourselves every time we catch sight of one, and end up dropping half of our equipment. Yeah, I've heard of it. Honestly, a part of me is still a little worried that we won't be able to keep it up. And that's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? So go show us how it's done. I will. In data. Interviews. Okay. Mules and Drone Syndrome. Die Hyman 2 years ago. Bridges HQ. Bridges. Okay, this is lore. I'm gonna read this. I'm sorry, you can just skip the video or whatever, but I'm interested in the lore of the game. I want to understand everything, if possible. Bridges' primary objective is to rebuild America. And in order to rebuild, one of our main tasks is to reconnect cities and other settlements by re-establishing a delivery network. Back before the death Stranding, the comms and delivery networks were what held society together. The whole thing was automated, AI managed, deliveries carried out by drone. The belief was that taking people out of the equation would revolutionize the entire system. But things didn't quite pan out that way. Instead, we started seeing cases of what would eventually be dubbed drone syndrome. It was too much for some folks to accept, leaving everything to machines and nothing for the common man. And indeed, the oxytocin deficiency and the hormonal imbalances we confirmed seemed to back up that assessment. Humanity needed to be part of the process, so laws were put in place, and we stepped back into the picture again. And then what happened? All the people put out of work by machines who got called up again convinced themselves society couldn't survive without them, and that brought on a whole new disorder. Delivery dependence syndrome, they called it. When the Death Stranding tore us apart, the delivery problem spiraled even further. It wasn't helped any by the fact that chiral clouds prevented planes and drones from flying, which meant we had to go back to relying completely on human couriers, whether we liked it or not. Eventually, delivering goods became all some lived for. They were obsessed, addicted, consumed by their desire to deliver. Over time, they turned into the mules we know and love today. I don't think I love them, I think they wanted to kill me and they would have if BTs didn't appear. Okay, Breach Babies, Deadman, 1 year ago, Breaches HQ. Look, I'm kinda new here at Breaches, so I don't know if any of this will be useful to you. Still, I'm happy to talk about BBs, if that's what you want. They call me Deadman, on account of my familiarity with the dead. Get it? We've always been on good terms, you see. Used to have regular little chats back when I worked in the morgue. Anyway, that's also the reason I work on BV maintenance and research, to learn more about those who are no longer with us. But I digress. Fact is, BBs were already being issued to our forces in the field before I joined Burgess. What's more, research into the little guys had already been conducted long ago, but no one took the plunge and put what they had discovered to practical use. Still, what that did mean is that when Bridges wanted to build our own BVs, most of the work has already been done for us. We just needed to follow the instruction manual, so to speak. Which isn't to say that we have any idea how they work, nor how they can detect BTs, or how they can connect this world to the other side. We still have much to learn about our little friends, but one thing is certain. Their continued study will lead us to a greater understanding of the Stranding, and of life and death itself. That much I can assure you. Well, I think that's about all I have to tell you today. Hopefully I'll have something new to share next time we chew the fat. See you around, I guess. Okay, Timefall, Hardman. 3 years ago, Bridges HQ Lab. Timefall was first recorded when the Death Stranding occurred, and despite all the years that have passed since then, we are no closer to understanding how or why it accelerates the passage of time for the objects and organisms it touches, or why it immediately turns to ordinary water having done so. Some researchers have gone as far as to posit this process as stealing time. As for why timefall is observed only in certain places, all that we know for certain is that it is somehow affected by local chiral concentrations. This is merely a hunch, but something in me suspects that the Death Stranding may have warped out our perception of the passage of time. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, you understand? We humans can conceive of our own deaths, and even of the possibility of a place beyond death, yes. We have the capacity to conceptualize the future, an evolutionary advantage which aided our development as a species. Well, what if Timefall has given us a new, supercharged version of this essential ability? One that would take us to the next stage of our evolution. Perhaps we wouldn't need to haul ourselves up in the North Cities. Perhaps, in time, the Death Stranding will come to be seen as the phenomenon that saved our species. Don't know how, but okay. Exciting thoughts, I'm sure you'll agree. I, for one, can't wait to set out on our journey. Who knows what awaits us? Egyptian mummies, pyramids, etc. Hardman also 3 years ago breaches HQ. At one point can it be said that man truly understood what it meant to die? It would seem reasonable to suggest that it was when he began to bury his dead, practice which originated with the Neanderthals. In a way, one might say that our growing understanding of death drove our development as a species. Our fears of it, our attempts to conquer it. Why, it could be argued, our entire history revolves around these obsessions. Take the great pyramids of Egypt, or the tombs of the ancient empires of China. The more powerful the person, the bigger and grander their final resting place. Or, to posit a more radical theory, could the very concepts of power and society themselves have emerged solely to facilitate the creation of such monuments, such challenges to the finality of death? Either way, in leaving behind something they hoped might endure through the ages, the builders of these edifices believed that they too might live on forever. The mummies of the Egyptians are another means by which man sought to fulfill this desire to escape the finality of death. They were created that the spiritual self, the Ka, would have a physical vessel, or Ha, to which it could return. Okay, the Sokushinbutsu, or mummified monks of Buddhism, are similar in this respect. However, the monks in question aimed to transition straight from life to Buddhahood. In other words, to forego death altogether. But now that the beach has brought us into direct contact with the world beyond, our relationship with death must further evolve. The next stage is our understanding is upon us. Okay, the Coral of the Sea, also Hartmut, and also 3 years ago, and also on the Bridges HQ. Life began in the oceans, and as it evolved, it graduated to the land. At least, this is what was believed until recently. To creatures of the sea, the land is a harsh and unforgiving place. Given this, what could possibly have compelled these organisms to make such a drastic transition? Consider that fossils of the first fish to adapt themselves to land have been found in regions with unusually large tidal range. Could it be that these creatures developed legs in order to more swiftly return to the safety of the sea when stranded? Could the revolutionary leap have been triggered by this traumatic experience? If so, could similar circumstances have shaped the evolution of the coral-like organisms that inhabit the sea, and driven them to develop an ability to live between life and death, between time and timelessness? Coral is, after all, older than any organism of the land, and hardly enough to have weathered the mass extinction of 540 million years ago. And it is a life form upon which many other organisms rely for survival. Bearing all this in mind, one could argue that the ability to survive in the sea is indicative of a profound evolutionary leap. Okay, cryptobiotes from Fragile 2 years ago in the Fragile Express HQ. We call these packs cryptobiotes. They were recorded in reference books and databases back before the death Stranding, but nobody ever thought to give them a proper classification, so cryptobiotes they stayed. They're named for the process of cryptobiosis, which means hidden life. When environmental conditions get too harsh, or resources too scarce, cryptobiotes can shut down their metabolic processes and enter an almost death-like state in order to survive. Tardigrades and sleeping chironomids are capable of this too, but cryptobiotes are on a whole other level. They can survive anything and anywhere, even on the beach or in the sea, and they are incapable of prolonging only their own lives. Humans who eat them acquire limited resistance to timefall too. You won't find them lying around just anywhere though. You need to know where to look. Not many people even knew they existed until recently, so next to no research has been done. But now that their beneficial properties have been recognized, I'm willing to bet they'll play an important role in helping us to understand the beach, the Death Stranding, and everything else. Okay, can I save the game? Okay, well, fantastic. I'm gonna leave the stream there then. Well, that's great. I really I love getting to know more pieces of lore of information, even if it has no importance, as long as it's related to the game and it deepens the whole world structure and everything in the story. It's fantastic. Plus, we got like 3 or 4 trophies a day, so that's also amazing. So yeah, great stream. And until the next one, goodbye.